Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode. Obviously, today's episode bears no relation to tech whatsoever. You may be asking, has he got writer's block? No. Has he run out of tech videos to make or to talk about? Definitely not. There are plenty in the pipeline. And this will be strictly a tech channel. However, I will drop these kind of videos from time to time. Now, there were a number of reasons why I decided to make this video, and I won't go into all of them, but definitely one reason is to share my experiences with you, because I think it's nice. Whilst it's nice to make the tech videos and stuff, but I also want you to see what goes on behind the scenes. So apart from what we all deal with on a daily basis, there are other things that I have to deal with, and family and friends are in no doubt what is going on, and you can judge for yourself what is going on here. The other reason for making these types of videos is that I just think that if I'm going to talk about it, it's definitely important to name and shame, because I do want to out these companies for a very simple reason. At head office or executive level, they will tell you, oh, we treat people with this, we do that. But from my experiences, no. So for me, there's a disconnect from what they preach at head office, supposedly breach, and what happens at shop floor. So that's another main reason why I thought, yes, I'm definitely going to name and shame these companies. And if any of them have the temerity to challenge what I'm saying, they can contact me and we can go through it, because I have everything logged in my brain, and also I have things written down when these events occurred. And you won't see it in this video, but there'll be other videos where I go into a bit more detail of things that have happened and so forth. There is a disconnect from what's happening, what they tell you at head office, and what happens on the shop floor. So, without further ado, let's get started. Just before I start today's story, let me set the scene for you. So going back to mid-2020, the world went into lockdown due to COVID-19. And here in the UK was no different, although we did have some rules that we had to adhere to. So obviously everyone had to work from stay at home, all those that could. And for myself, yes, I was working from home. The other thing was, obviously we could go out to exercise, or you could go out to get necessities like groceries. And when you did go into these stores, you had to wear a face covering. No issues whatsoever. So one day, in fact, it was probably quite a nice day, like today. I went to my local ALDI store, and the only difference from previous trips is that this one I had to make sure I had to wear face covering, because again, that was the rule at the time. So I went into the ALDI store. I couldn't find what I was looking for. In fact, to be brutally honest, the reason why I didn't purchase anything there was because it's a small store, and at the time, social distancing was one of the rules. I remember very clearly, and I felt quite claustrophobic. And obviously, at the time, you're being fed, look, social distancing, because that's how this COVID-19 is spreading. So I just left the store. As I left the store, probably 5 steps out of the store, get a tap on my shoulder. I look round. It's the store manager. He says, he wants to see what's inside my bag. So I was like, yeah, sure. I opened my bag. He didn't even look inside it. So I asked him, I said, what's the reason for the stop and search? His reasoning was because I did not purchase anything from the store. I asked him, I said, since when did browsing become a crime? He couldn't answer. I could not believe it. So these are the kind of things I experienced. I even asked him, I said, look, I've come into your store, couldn't find what I'm looking for, so I left. And also, I said, look, I went through the exit. It's not like I came out through the entrance. And at the exit, they've got one of those metal detectors. So if you obviously pinch something, it will activate. No, it did not activate. And I can tell you from previous experiences, when it has activated, I've gone through it. Oh, I'm the first to go back into the store. If I purchase anything, show them receipt, open my bag. So I'm very cooperative. As you can tell, I'm very, very mild mannered. I'm not one of these, oh, why are you stopping me because I'm black, this and that. No, nothing like that. I just sometimes want to get an understanding of why they're doing these things. So I said to him, look, gone through the exit, the metal detector hasn't gone off. I said, and you see fit to stop me. I said, do you stop everybody that comes out that doesn't browse, that just comes in and browse and doesn't purchase anything? He couldn't answer. So these are the kind of things that I have to deal with. And what I'll do is, just to show this is not just a one-off, I will make more videos of this nature, and you can make up your mind what is going on here. Because when I tell family and friends, they are in no doubt what is going on. After my experience with ALDI, at the time I did not complain. And do I probably regret it? Yeah, part of me, yes I do. There's a tinge of sadness that I didn't. However, I have the memory. I also have this platform. And I remember it very clearly because I'm on the receiving end. And if anyone at ALDI has the temerity to contact me to discuss the situation, I'll more than happily discuss it with them. Because, as I said, I have this platform to name and shame. And that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. Again, there'll be more videos of this nature. But right now, thank you for listening. My name is Shola, and I will see you in another episode. Peace.